is some good coffee.
Okay, everyone, hi there. We're going to be talking about Breath of the Wild 2 today because we can.
Not do anything else for the life. Damn. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to be talking about Breath of the Wild. It's something that we've probably done on the channel before. I was not a part of it. Personally, I was not part of it.
Ow!
He just hit his head. Copyright strike right there. For violence. Alright. So
Basically, we're going to be talking about Breath of the Wild 2. I have a whole bunch of pointers down on my phone. We're just going to be rambling on while this idiot drinks coffee. Yes.
Damn good coffee. My... I need water.
Okay, let's do proper stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so what made Breath of the Wild 1 so good?
Okay, so Breath of the Wild.
Is it
Go on,
the mechanic system? Is it the battles?
Okay.
The rain?
For me,
Rain.
Oh, that. Let's not get started with that. Oh my. Okay, wait, later we're gonna make a couple of clips and show you how annoying rain is. Okay. I don't know when it's gonna be put in, but it's gonna happen. Capiche? Good. Now. Okay, the rain sucks. End of. So, Breath of the Wild is literally, for me, it's literally the best game that I've played.
Because
obviously there is a because. Because the mechanics of the game is very well made in the combat. Shut up.
You're running out of coffee then, mate.
I've run out of coffee. Damn it. I finished my coffee, people. Okay, what was I gonna say?
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. Duh. So mechanics it's actually very clever what they've done, and as well the small thing they've put all small details in it to
the whole way the battle system and the physics system
the physics
are made intertwined,
and
so they pick up rocks, throw at you.
Yeah, and in the storyline as well.
Yes.
But when they made Breath of the Wild, people found out Hylian as well, which Hylian, the language.
Yeah.
So they got the letters.
It's the same letters in Skyward Sword.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. The fact that they've put the letters in.
They did that in every freaking game.
I know, but that's my point though.
The sides, they all look exactly the same on the sides. There's no difference on any side in the entire game.
I know, but the point is... I'm trying to...
You're talking about the details.
Yes, the details
the
of the game.
attention to detail.
Yes. They've put a lot of effort in it.
Well, we figured.
No, well done, Captain Obvious. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, slow clap and a half. Hashtag Matt Pat or...
What else? It's not the rain.
The rain sucks.
It's not the...
They've made a great atmosphere in the game itself.
I don't care about that.
I do.
Talking about the game, what is good about it? It's good for you. How?
It's just my type of game.
I know. How?
Like, open world.
Yeah.
There's like so many things and weapons to collect. And like, obviously, it's the same games, everything connects. But the way it connects. And it makes you think, but just go ham as well. So it's good for like people who are hardcore, so they could challenge themselves. But it's good
go
for
straight again.
Yeah, no, yeah, of course. But you could just, you could chill. You're just not always in danger 24/7.
There's hardly ever danger.
Exactly.
Once you finish the game, there's hardly
The only time there's danger is when you meet up with a golden Lionel with a savage Lionel Crusher. That's the only time you're in danger.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Unless you're me on Master Mode, because then I can't defeat
You on Master
Bokoblin.
Mode, you can't kill a blue Bokoblin, okay? Shut up. I've played so much of this game. I've finished nearly the whole Master Mode. I've killed Ganon, everything. I've done Trial of the Sword. I'm in love with getting all the shrines on the second one, but the first one I've got with the shrines, I have over like 400 hours.
Closer to 4, but it's still
Still
compared to other people, it's nothing.
Yeah, true. Still, it's still a lot, and I've looked a lot into the game itself. It's good. I like it.
It's good.
It is good.
It's good.
We are so unprofessional.
I know.
All right, let's go to the next point.
Okay, next point. What mechanics do you want to see in Breath of the Wild 2? Which one need to return?
Everything needs to return. And
except the rain.
Except the rain. The rain sucks, as I said before. There should be like a counter. Like how
every time we say
the
rain.
rain sucks.
That's more editing for me.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not doing anything. I'm just here because I'm here. So what are we talking about? We're talking about mechanics. We need the fact that you could make weapons and armor.
Just crafting.
Crafting, yeah.
Because Breath of the Wild, they take everything you need for a crafting mechanic. They give you a massive open world. They give you things to explore. They give you a massive inventory which can store anything, and they give you just stone
they give you so much
stuff. And then they don't have a crafting mechanic.
Yeah, the only thing you could do with stone is what? Sell it and maybe upgrade some uniforms, and that's about it.
That's it.
That's literally it.
They made the whole basis for the crafting mechanic, and then didn't put the crafting mechanic.
Yeah.
It's kind of dumb.
It is.
Just
like the rain.
Yeah, just like that. I mean, you have the little ding as well.
Yeah.
You have a little ding.
So crafting mechanic is literally a main thing. I wanna new thing. Mechanic.
And upgrading your.
I want to upgrading armor. We have that already.
Yeah.
But
maybe fixing weapons even.
Fixing weapons, giving it different buffs. So what I'm talking about is you could use certain stones and like diamonds to give, like, let's say mix it up with like monster extract and give it different buffs, and it just makes it way better and easier. Alright, so
what other mechanics would you like to see?
Okay, so another mechanic I would actually like to see is kind of one way to fix the heart problem of the game is Link has all his hearts. He starts at level 1. So Link has levels, and each time you either defeat a boss or an enemy, whatever, you gain XP. If you go through the storyline, which would maybe change, as in you have to go in a straight line to the story.
So you're saying Link has all the hearts he has in Breath of the Wild 1?
Yes.
And the same amount of stamina?
That could be different. You could change the stamina. Nintendo could come up with a lot of stuff. I know nobody in Nintendo's going to be watching this video, but at the end of the day...
Because, first of all, levels in Zelda, no one would go with it.
Well, nobody went with the stamina wheel. That happened.
Yeah. But they fixed it properly.
Still.
Levels in Zelda is just not going to happen because it's not going to work. Okay.
I know, but I just want like some things to be just.
Well, I was going to talk about this later in one of the other things, but because you brought it up, how are they going to reset the heart meter? Because you always start a Zelda game with 3 hearts.
This is true.
And if this is meant to be a direct sequel,
okay,
how are they going to? Are they going to Metroid Prime? Make Samus smash into a wall and lose all her powers? Or is something going to happen, like... Is something going to happen to Link that he loses all his hearts? Or they're just going to go, like, system reset?
This could be... Okay, I'm actually going to bring something, like, I was going to say, just like you, I was going to say later. We see in the trailer that Link gets his hand taken. Now...
By the
green,
yeah,
I don't know what it is.
Glowy hand thingy.
Yes. So that looks like the same kind of stuff that's inside the shrines, which obviously powers the shrines as we.
But it's green, not blue.
It's green, but there is 3 different ways of it. Colors, yeah. I don't know, 3 ways. My God. 3 different colours: blue, green, and
red, which is Malice.
Which would be Malice. That's right. So obviously indicating 3 different goddesses.
Yeah.
So for some reason, this goddess needs power. I don't know. I'm not a clue.
I'm saying put it this way: red.
And this. But wait 1 second. By taking his hand, he loses hearts, and later you could slowly regain your hearts whilst your hand gets like regenerated. I don't.
No, because you're saying this way.
At the end of the day,
red is Malice.
Yes.
Which would be Din.
Yes.
The goddess of power, which is Ganondorf.
Yes, definitely.
Which is Ganondorf's part of the Triforce. Then you have blue, which is Nehru, which is the wisdom. Zelda's part of the Triforce. Yes. Green is Furore, which is Link's part of the Triforce.
Yes, which obviously indicating the fact that Link has.
And we see, we see,
and agreed to it.
We see, we see in the trailer before the hands like meld together or something.
Yeah.
The hand grabs Link.
It does.
So, the running theory is, Link, because the hand is holding down
Ganondorf.
What we assume to be Ganondorf.
Assume to be Ganondorf, yes.
Probably trying to seal him or something.
Or
hold him down.
I'll bring this up. I'll bring this up in a second. Go on.
It's holding him down.
Yeah, go on.
So running theory is Link somehow trips, falls, something happens to him. This hand grabs Link. But because it grabs Link to save him, it frees Ganondorf. So now it melds with Link because it's green, courage, Link. And you now have to stop Ganondorf because he's awoken because the hand let go of him.
Okay.
In the DLC, in CAC, Creating a Champion, it shows stuff they couldn't end up doing. Yeah. They had Link with the guitar, and one of the things is Link with that hand.
What is Link gonna do with the guitar?
I know, right?
Is he gonna burst out Thunderstruck or something?
Sonic Underground.
Oh my days. Oh my god.
Sonic Underground.
No, thank you. Those memories long gone. I'm sorry. Please do not bring that up again.
Rain. So, because Breath of the Wild 2 is everything they couldn't make as a DLC, the thing is, Link's going to have this hand that's going to turn into different items and stuff.
Like?
Stuff.
That helped.
I don't know.
So, which brings up the question as well. Where we see in the cutscene, obviously they're together.
Yeah.
Where is that in the story? Where is that going to be? Is where we see going to be at the beginning of the game, in the middle, or at the end?
That's a good question because we just don't know.
It's true. It could change the whole game if that's at the end.
I mean, being that's from the trailer, chances are it's at least towards the beginning.
Yeah.
But we honestly just don't know because again, you said depending on where it is, it can change the story of the entire game.
Exactly.
For example, at the end of Breath of the Wild 1, Zelda said there was a problem with Varuta.
Yes.
And they need to go check it out.
Yes.
So maybe Breath of the Wild 1 starts there. Breath of the Wild 2 starts in the Zora's domain.
Yeah. That could be possible. Very true. Maybe like... No, it's a good point, though.
Or maybe it starts somewhere else. Maybe they're checking on the other Divine Beasts.
That's true.
And also, how would the Divine Beasts play any sort of part in Breath of the Wild 2? They've already done their job.
That's true, but as we see in the trailer, whilst the castle is going up, you don't see any
shrines,
any Sheikah technology, including the
towers,
including the shrines, including the Divine Beasts.
Yeah.
None of them are there.
Yeah. That could be just either they're not there or it was just because it was pre-rendered and they're just not in there.
They could. It's a trailer.
Yeah.
They could have put it in if they wanted to.
Yeah.
So maybe they can be there. Maybe they can't. If they are there,
maybe the Sheik is just less prevalent in Breath of the Wild 2, because we see in the beginning, the first thing you see in the trailer is Zonai ruins.
Yes.
You know Zonai is the Z word. Zonai has you know all the Zonai structures. You got the whole Zonai area and Farron.
Yeah.
And you got the ruins with the Hinoth in the middle.
The ruins with the Hinoth, yes. Yeah, at the end. Tabantha.
Not Tabantha.
What?
The dark area.
Oh, that... I can't remember.
Typhlo ruins.
Typhlo. How did you even know? I can't remember that. Yeah, well, I'm not Einstein.
Typhlo ruins.
Yeah.
So I think this game is going to be more about them.
Yeah.
Because we don't know who they are. They made the barbarian armor. Increases your attack.
I saw that, yes.
They increases your attack. But we don't know anything about them.
Yeah. One thing I actually want to see in Breath of the Wild 2 is, you know the dragons? I want to see them play an actual role in the game. Like, you need to tame them. And
there's nothing to tame, though.
I know, but I'm saying, like, I want them to play a role in the game. That's
instead
what I'm
of
saying. I'm saying
flying around.
Instead of flying around and just taking their claws and like, do nothing.
That's a good idea, because those dragons are meant to be representations of the goddess.
Of the goddess, yes.
Of the goddesses. But they don't do anything.
They really don't.
No, whatever. Okay, so...
Next subject.
I mean, story and its effect on the world. Because as you said,
the story,
depending on where that trailer is in the beginning of the game, it could affect the entire story.
This is true. Honestly, this could be a problem to discuss because they could take the story anywhere.
Yeah.
It's
because
we have no idea where the story is going to go.
It's gonna be Majora's Mask style.
I've played like 20 minutes on Majora's Mask.
Me too.
I couldn't get past that level, like that beginning part. I don't know. I just gave up for some reason.
No, because what I want to tell you is that the whole point of Breath of the Wild is that it's an open world. You can go wherever you freaking want.
Yeah.
If Breath of the Wild 2 has a more story-based structure, all of a sudden you're being limited to where the story is going. You can't go anywhere that you want because the story hasn't gone there yet. In Breath of the Wild 1, the story happened 100 years ago, so it does make a difference.
Yeah, so, like, is it going to make you, like...
It's going to
force you to follow...
Yeah.
So...
If they do it kind of like a Great Plateau kind of way, that you can go wherever you want, you're just limited to the Great Plateau because you don't have a paraglider.
Yeah.
If they make it like that, then it could be okay.
Thing is, you do have a paraglider.
Yeah, but you already do have the paraglider. So what can they limit? Would they limit you to an item from a boss like they did in other games, or would they limit you?
I believe they're actually going to bring a couple of mechanics and stuff back from other games. That's Nintendo doing. I've barely played any Zelda games except Breath of the Wild.
Same here. Ocarina of Time I got like halfway through, that's it.
Yeah, so I'm saying no, like, obviously they know all the ins and outs of the Zelda.
Yeah.
And they know where they're going. They know where they're going to take this, but they could bring anything back. Something we're not even talking about. Something that because there's going to be one thing that's going to blow our mind. That like we'll be like, oh my god, they brought that back.
Yeah, rain.
No, not rain. I hate rain. I hate rain and the fact that weapons can break.
Yeah, the whole weapon breaking thing.
It's like it balances out, but
it balances out because in all other games, okay, you get the Master Sword, okay, not using anything else for the rest of the game.
Yeah. But the fact that you have it.
They should make the durability higher. That's what they should do.
I don't know. It's just an idea that because they force you to use some other stuff because obviously it loses power, which means you can't use it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't see the difference between the Lost Power Master Sword. It's still sharp. What's that?
You can cut grass.
Yeah, you can cut grass. It's just I think Link should be a farmer.
I mean, I think he was in one of the games.
Yeah.
I think so.
No.
It wasn't in Skyward Sword. He was like.
I've not played Skyward Sword.
Anyway.
So yeah, what was I saying?
I've no freaking idea.
I don't know either.
Okay, change the subject.
Yeah, so fair enough. Alright.
Changes to the map. Do you want there to be, say, more towns?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely.
100%.
But do you want to see new towns or old ones rebuilt?
I want Lon Lon Ranch to come back.
Because it's there. You know it's there. They don't tell you it's there, but it's there.
I want the whole of, like, the structures. I want the structure. The castle itself, right? I want it rebuilt. I want everything rebuilt. You see so many destroyed things.
Because I was thinking, you know Tarrytown, the way you build it up, the side quest?
Yeah.
So what if they do that...
Oh, that's so clever.
...to Hyrule Castle, but throughout the course of the entire game?
That would be so clever.
And
different things.
Problem with that is... Hyrule Castle's currently in outer space.
It's not out space, it's just hovering.
It's in space, okay? It's in
hovering.
Space.
It's there.
It's currently not there anymore.
Okay, fair enough. Makes sense.
So, but what other kind of things would you like to see? You want to see towns rebuilt? The stables. Do you want the stables back?
Of course I want stables. Where are you going to call your horse from in the middle of nowhere?
No, but I'm saying, like, you got towns, you got, like, 7 towns, and then the only other places you find people is stables.
Yeah.
So, do you still want
I want a lot of towns added. I
know... there's loads of towns.
Of course.
They're just not... No one's there.
Yeah. Like, no, I know, like Tarrytown and Hiteno Village, stuff like that. There is people there. But it's just like... There's barely any. There's barely any towns or villages.
I think there's like 7.
Yeah.
I think there's...
Like, the map is massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, the map is massive. They could put so much... I want the map to extend, though, for some reason.
They can't really extend the map because it's already built.
Yeah, they are using the same model. That's what we do know.
They're not the same... Probably not the same model.
Yeah, of course not the same.
They're going to tweak it.
Yeah, of course. Gonna, like, do things
I want them to get rid of all the limiting things. Like, you know, you go to Gerudo's Desert, oh, you can't walk further.
Yeah.
There is area behind that.
Yeah.
There's a whole, like...
Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah.
There's a whole grassy area behind that, but you just can't go there. And there's no reason you can't go there.
It's true.
Also,
obviously, they had to make a limit, though.
They had to make a limit, but on all the other places, you can go as far as you want.
But you'll die.
Yeah, you just fall off.
Yeah.
What other map changes do you want to see? Do you want to see all the towers return?
The towers? Yes, I want the towers to return, and I want them to be deactivated, so you have to activate them again. It's so much fun getting the towers. It's so much fun. It's such a waste of time. It's amazing.
It's a waste of time.
It's amazing. Well, talk about waste of time. The Koroks, my days.
Okay, I think that's one of the mechanics we don't want back.
No.
Is the Koroks and the rain.
The rain. The one thing that was like a little challenging though is it was getting that lightning helm. That was actually a tiny bit challenging. It was annoying because it took too long. Like,
but in the end of the wild, you need something challenging.
yeah, exactly.
After the wild, it just gets boring.
Let's not talk about challenging the final boss.
Yes.
I think they need to change the Goku should be the final boss. I'm telling you. They should.
You just Zelda comes out and
Yeah,
just
like...
Goku Kamehameha just freaking Triforce. Bye.
Like Link just like parries it with a pot lid. Parry is the funniest thing.
Like in World of Light, he parries the beams of Galeem
It doesn't work.
with the Hylian shield.
It doesn't work.
No, but he parries it, but everyone else's counters and stuff, Palutena's counter and Zelda's, Mewtwo's reflections, they don't work, but the Hylian shield just bashes it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna like completely destroy the Hyrule shield. Thank you.
It
shield,
didn't.
whatever.
So anyway, what other map changes do you want? Because you want more people.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see some sort of rebuilt world.
I want more Divine Beast kind of thing.
There were going to be more, they just didn't make any.
I know, you're a bit lazy. Nintendo, you're lazy. Sorry, I don't care to say that because nobody in Nintendo is going to see this video.
No, it doesn't make a difference.
Nobody in
and
general.
they've been called lazy a number of times already.
They've probably sued them.
Joy-Cons.
Yes.
Drifting. Rain.
Rain, shut it. Rain, like, how many times have we mentioned rain already?
I don't know, there's probably going to be a counter at the top part of the screen.
Yeah. You're doing that. I'm not doing anything
I'm not
to
doing
edit this video.
I'm getting nothing, mate. So there was something I was about to say, but I forgot.
About the
Great Plateau.
map changes. Yeah, go on.
Do you want Great Plateau rebuilt? Because there's
It's
an
not
entrance.
destroyed.
I mean, it is. There's an entrance. It's completely blocked.
Yeah.
There's three things I want rebuilt: Great Plateau, Hyrule Castle Town and the castle,
Yeah.
and the ancient citadel.
Oh, that would be cool.
The citadel with they have the cannons there.
Yeah.
It's basically an army post, a massive army post.
I want like NPCs.
Not the citadel.
You know those NPCs that you always see fighting the goblins and they always die.
Yeah.
And they give you like free food because you're a loner.
Mm.
Yeah, I want to see.
You always see like the same three guys.
Yeah, just two guys, but whatever. Just I don't know. There's always that guys like fighting a moblin next to that broken bridge. You know that one?
Yeah. That's the area I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That whole area, they need to rebuild that.
Yeah.
Because the inside of it is blocked off as well.
Yeah, that I know, and the Great Plateau is blocked off too.
Great Plateau is blocked off. The only way to get up there is like now is to climb up.
Rivali's Gale.
Rain.
That's so true though.
Like a regular Hylian cannot get up there.
Yeah, that's true. It was just no, but probably because before it broke, there's probably like stairs or something now. They know how to make stairs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
What the heck?
I was just curious.
You stairs freaking everywhere.
No, so back to my point I was saying about the NPCs. I want there to be like knights around. I want the royal knights to come back and fight alongside you.
But there aren't any.
I know, but that's the point. They appoint random Hylians.
So you want to be Fire Emblem, you start recruiting knights.
You don't recruit them, they're just there. You know, the survivors. I don't know. It's just a very good idea, I guess. Like, you have other people fighting alongside, like Zelda. We're going to come to that later, but like, it'll be very cool if you have like NPCs fighting alongside you, which you don't need, but it's just a cool thing.
I don't think that works because there's only a limited number of people in the world anyway. They can't just start adding another 500 people because
They can if they want to.
they can also bring back rain.
Yeah. Shut up.
Anyway.
Okay,
that's enough of that.
Yes.
Enemies.
Oh, I want strong enemies. The only enemy I have problem with is a Lionel. Literally, I'm not even joking.
I know that's the problem because you have. There's not a lot of enemies. There's a lot of different kinds. You have. You have a bokoblin. You have a blue bokoblin. You have a red. You have a green.
Okay, no, the different kinds. All right, bokoblin, Zalfos. Yeah.
Moblin.
Octorok. Yeah, we've got Octorok. They are so annoying.
The water ones especially.
I hate them. I swear they're better than Call of Duty snipers. I'm telling you. FaZe Clan, get down. I'm telling you. These Octoroks can hit better shots than you. No joke. Back down, FaZe. No, but seriously, they are annoying.
The water ones are the worst.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so that's 4, right? Yeah. Then there's Lionels.
Choo-choos.
There's choo-choos. They're useless. Keys are useless too. But they're still there.
Guardians.
Guardians are kind of useless, but they're annoying.
There's like
that's true.
4 different kinds of them.
Yeah. No. 4? Yeah, there is 4.
Yeah.
Can I count?
No.
I don't know. Okay, there's Guardians now. Wait, alright, that's 7, right? 8. Holding up 8 fingers, I'm like, yeah, that's 7. What part of my brain just said, yeah, just go with that, mate? Like, yeah, it's good. Don't worry about it. Save. You know what I'm saying? Alright, that's 8. 8 enemies. Next.
You got Hinox, Stalnox.
You've got Hinox, Stalnox. Alright. Hinox, Stalnox, Stone Talus. Yeah. Then you've got
like all the generic like wolves and.
Okay, they're not enemies. They're just creatures. So that's 11.
That's about it.
There's definitely ones we're missing.
Of course there is.
It's bothering me. Of course there's stuff we're missing.
You want me to check it out?
I think we should add the rain as an enemy.
The rain is probably the worst enemy in the game.
It probably is. I'll check it out. Give me a second. BOTW all enemies. Alright, here we go. Images. Let's go images.
Wizrobes.
Oh my days, they're annoying.
And they got the Style Goblins. Just the Style enemies in general.
Yeah, we've got the Yiga clan. And what do you think the Yiga clan is going to do? Okay, the Yiga clan is a massive part. Well, not massive, but they're quite big in
Breath of the Wild 1.
Breath of the Wild 1 in story as well, because obviously they want to get their hands on the
Thunderhelm.
The Thunderhelm, yes, that's right.
And possibly killed Ryuji's mother for it.
That's for another time. Oh my god, I'm looking at the enemies here. And there's a chicken. There's a chicken.
The cuckoo is the worst enemy in Breath of the Wild.
There's a literal chicken there.
Yeah, it's the cuckoo.
Chicken.
There was a tier list, Bacon.
Yeah, it's a tier list. Alright. So
yeah, it's a cuckoo.
Yeah, it's okay, we've established that. I need a clear picture.
The worst enemy.
Okay, no, but the point is they need to make a lot more of a variety of enemies. I get that.
Imagine Skulltulas from Breath of the Wild.
What?
Skulltulas. The spider skull things from Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. Those would be pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Those would be disgusting, actually.
It'd be pretty cool to see.
I mean, we saw that there's going to be more, if you want to say, generic animals, because in the trailer we saw a rat, and we don't have rats in Breath of the Wild 1.
Okay.
And we saw that, whatever that ox beast thing is, and that's not in Breath of the Wild 1.
Nothing is in Breath of the Wild 1 in the trailer, mate. Tell me one thing except Link was in Breath of the Wild 1 in that trailer.
Zelda. Rain.
So you bring up rain one more time, I'm leaving. Okay. Apart from that,
do you want? What kind of enemies do you want? Do you want more mini bosses, or do you want more just generic enemies? I want more wildlife.
Wildlife would be a massive thing.
Because there are loads of
animals. There is a lot of... Yes, they've done a great job on that.
Birds and just beetles.
There is. They're just there. You know, and the fact that they run away from you is pretty cool.
They react to your sound and all that.
Yeah. The sound mechanic is actually pretty clever. It's a very clever mechanic.
Do you know how they recorded all the sounds?
With a microphone.
I know that.
Oh, well done, Captain Obvious! Full service, thank you!
Because you put on a shield makes a different sound to a different shield.
Yes.
So they went to the sound recording studio. They just got a whole bunch of metal and wood and stuff and just started shaking it. And if they want for the Link walking as well.
Yeah.
They put sand on the floor and it's just.
Because they wanted to make the sounds.
But they did it very well. If you start walking on grass or sand or rock, or the sound of your steps change.
Yeah. The snow is pretty cool. Wow, yeah. Snow is nice. I like snow.
You don't lose your shield durability if you think
that's
shield.
I love shield surfing in the snow. So much fun.
Okay, that's another mechanic they need to bring back. Shield surfing. Yeah, problem is you're going to be underground half the game, so you can't shield surf.
That's true.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, what other enemies you want back? Oopsie.
Other enemies? Obviously, we have to have all the. We need more new enemies. Like they need to come up with better names for the enemies.
Like they need to bring Redeads.
Oh, Redeads! What? Oh,
they scream.
Yeah. Oh, the screams, the horrific screams.
And just like pose the ghosts. They're not really enemies, but
ghosts. I don't know if they could play like a good role in the story, but they could be pretty cool.
I mean, other games they usually involve some sort of side quest or. That's another thing. Make the side quests better. Just make them better because literally all of them are fetch quests. Oh, get me this.
And I give you that.
And then I give you 100 rupees.
Which you already have and you don't care about.
Exactly. So just make the side quests...
Because you've got diamonds and...
better.
And you got nothing to do in them.
I just got a side quest now from some random kid I spoke to in Hateno Village. Give me a traveller's sword.
Oh, wow, you've just done that one now?
I don't talk to anyone. I don't talk to any of the NPCs. Now I'm starting to talk to NPCs.
Yeah, in real life too.
That's another point. But at the end of the game,
I get what you're saying.
Am I meant to get a traveller's sword from? Probably the Great Plateau, but
probably. I don't.
But literally all of them are just like that. Oh, get me this.
Yeah. Or
make them more interesting. Make them Tarry Town quests. Make the whole game Tarry Town quests.
That's very good. Yes, I agree. I do agree. As well, they need to bring just off track, but they need to bring exclusive amiibos to it. I was just looking at those.
You're looking at amiibos.
Yeah, I was just looking at amiibos. I'm like, yeah, they need to bring back good amiibos that will actually give you something very, very I
mean, the Breath of the Wild ones give you stuff.
Yeah, they do. They give you the what was it? They give you the divine helms,
and they give you different weapons and stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Champion weapons.
Yeah, you could get you don't have Epona, do you?
I had Epona, but I spawned her in the wrong place. So now she's dead.
you could go to the
No, it doesn't work because she despawned. She didn't die.
Oh, she despawned?
Yeah.
Oh my days. You're the most unlucky guy out.
I spawned her in Zora's domain.
I was there. I was there. I remember the pain. Oh my gosh.
I could not get her out.
That's funny. Okay, I got a opponent.
And I can't get her again.
Yeah.
You only get her once.
Oh my gosh! All right. Let's go to the next subject. What would
music?
we be talking about? Music. Wow. Okay.
In Breath of the Wild 1, it's obviously not. People kind of criticize it for not having that much music, but it does. It
has good music.
It has good music. It's just not in the overworld.
Not in the overworld. No.
It's just. It's just keynotes every 10 minutes.
That's true. I
But I kind of like it like that. After obviously the beginning it was boring.
Chilled. It's pretty chilled.
In the beginning it was boring, but after a while I got used to it, and it's part of the game. It's part of the whole atmosphere, whole apocalyptic atmosphere of the game. It
does bring an atmosphere. You're right.
So, do you want something similar to that, or do you want something akin to the older Breath of the older Zelda games?
Certain places need their own music.
Yeah, all the towns have their own music.
Yeah.
For example.
So no, I'm saying like.
Or Gerudo Desert has their own music.
Of course. But like the song, one song I want them to bring back like a proper, not just like scrumpled up in like different notes, and then if you put these notes together, you find the song. But I want the song. What was it called? Oh my gosh, wow, I've completely forgot the name of it.
Which one?
The one.
Song of Time.
Yeah, that one.
Chances are it is in Breath of the Wild, we just can't find it.
No, it should be in there.
It's probably in Breath of the Wild somewhere.
No, it is. It's in Temple of Time.
Yeah, no, they just stretched it out.
Yeah.
They stretched it out quite a bit, actually. But I think they should bring back more traditional Zelda music, just...
Yeah, it'll be a very good idea to bring that
back. But keep
in.
the atmosphere the same.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a mix of both.
True. Okay.
So, shrines.
Yes.
What would you want better, shrines in Breath of the Wild 2 or dungeons?
Definitely dungeons.
Why?
It'll be way harder and take like way longer. And it just... Okay,
shrines... Because you have to find you have to make new areas that already exist in the world.
Of course, and it just makes it way longer and way more fun to play.
Than having to look for...
shrines are good. It's a good idea. It does make you think. There is a lot of shrines. It's really hard. Like when I first saw the Dueling Peaks shrines, I was like, what the actual hell do you do here? And I had to so later I figured it out. But it does make you think. But I do believe the way that Breath of the Wild is going, dungeons would be definitely better.
Yeah, and anyway, the whole purpose of the shrines was the Sheikah teaching Link.
Was to use his power
to prove Link, for Link to prove himself, basically.
Yeah.
And now that he's done that
already,
that he's done that, I don't think there's any need for shrines or even the divine beasts.
Hence the reason why we don't see them in the trailer.
Probably.
Yeah.
But how would they make dungeons?
I haven't the slightest clue.
Because the usual standard Zelda dungeons, you got basically the elements and then light and dark and then all those kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah? So, first of all, they need to make new places.
Of course they have.
Because, like, you can't put a random...
come out from under the ground because that's what they do for everything.
Yeah, they can come out from under the ground, but I think... Like, where could they put a dungeon? Forgotten Temple. They can put one in, like, just like a random hole breaks. And all of a sudden...
Under the Temple of Time.
Nah. Under the Great Plateau, yes.
Maybe, that's true.
Under the Great Plateau would probably be a good idea. So you remember that one of the shrines you had to go into a hole in the mountain, then you had to swim underneath a massive rock to get to the shrine?
Oh, the one with the ice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want it, at least some of them, like that. It's in hidden places.
True.
So it doesn't mess up the world that already exists.
Well, there's a lot of places you could hide things. Like, in Death Mountain...
You can easily have one.
Exactly. One?
They only have one per area. It's not gonna.
Well,
A regular,
what's the point if there's
a regular
only
Zelda
one
game
per
only,
area?
a regular Zelda game only has like 6, 7.
It's true, but we want this game like way better, way more variety of things. Obviously, being dungeons, we want like at least minimum 20. My God, we had
20.
120 shrines.
20 dungeons.
Yeah.
You know how much a regular dungeon usually takes? How long a regular dungeon?
That is my point. I want over 500 hours on Breath of the Wild at least, and not even finish it yet.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
That is good. It's just realistically they're not going to do that.
That's true, but still,
they are not going to make 20 dungeons.
In the off chance that Nintendo does see this video, which they won't. No. Put it in 20 dungeons. Definitely.
Give us 20 dungeons, okay, Nintendo? 20, at least 20.
More.
and bring back Cass. What, Cass? Yeah, Cass.
Cass, yeah.
Because he's the best.
He's a legend.
And the rain. Bring that back.
Oh my! I swear. I hate the rain. It's so annoying. Alright, let's not put our minds on that. What's the next subject?
The last subject here, actually. Would Zelda be playable? And if yes or if not, how?
Okay, now this is like something I've actually been thinking about this one. Obviously, we're not sure if we're going to be using the Sheikah Slate ourselves as Link.
Because we don't
have a hand.
Well, we don't have a hand, and 2, we don't see the Sheikah Slate in the trailer.
Yeah, true. I do think that she could be following us around and helping us in different things.
Using
maybe
either Sheikah Slate or magic.
Yeah, that could be different. She could be used like not actual runes, but like self-made runes. Like you could tell Zelda to do this. Like when you had to do that Death Mountain Divine Beast.
And you have your bono and you press down.
You whistle.
You whistle.
Yeah.
So some sort of command selection for Zelda.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be. It's basically a good ice climber.
Yes. Basically that.
An ice climber that does what it's told.
Yeah. And like, well, ice climbers. Anyone else trying?
And what if Zelda is not playable? How would she work? Because we see her in the trailer. She obviously has a much bigger part in the story than she did in Breath of the Wild 1.
Bigger part.
As in, like, when the story is actually happening, not 100 years before then.
Non-playable, obviously as an NPC, or...
I'll say more of...
But obviously NPC stands for non-playable, but I'm saying...
Like, there's 3 things you can put. You can put as playable, like she swaps out with Link.
Yeah.
You can put her as a companion, like Midna and Fi and Navi.
Yeah.
Or she could just be an NPC.
I'd actually rather that the fact that you could actually play as her. That would be
because that would be the first Zelda game that she's actually playable. She's never been playable.
Well, she has in one game when she's like that spastic pirate type. But
no, Wind Waker.
Yeah.
She's not playable.
She's there.
She's there, and she's also in every other Zelda game except Link's Awakening. She's not playable.
She is, isn't she?
She's not playable.
No.
She's just a pirate. She's just the captain of the ship, that's it.
Well, fair enough. Well, yeah, no, but that's kind of my idea. Which kind of sucks.
Yeah. But how...
Thinking. I know, it's... Yeah, this is probably the hardest thing to come up with, not gonna lie. I don't know how they're going to come up with it. Like, what? Yeah.
If she's playable, how would that work with Link? Do you just swap out?
I get there's probably like certain times that you play as Zelda.
Probably certain times.
Like certain missions.
Is it going to be like Pikmin 2? You can just do whatever you want and.
No, I think there'll be certain times you play as Zelda.
Because one of the reasons people think Zelda's going to be playable is because they cut her hair.
Yeah.
Which has a significant meaning in itself, the whole cutting the hair thing in Japanese thingy culture. The whole cutting the hair, she passed a part of her life and she's going on to a new step. But they say that cutting her hair would be great for in-game character model because then she can swap out weapons more easily, like Link. If she has long flowing hair, it's going to clash.
Yeah, of course.
So that's one thing. But if she is playable, where does that leave Link?
Playable?
Yeah, but
of course.
But how would it work? Is it like, it could be Pikmin 2, one goes one way, one goes another way, and you swap? Or is she going to be only certain parts?
I think we're going to have to leave this argument to Nintendo, really, because they could go any way.
They can go anyway, but we're trying to figure out before.
Obviously, that's
off
true.
of one trailer we got a year ago.
Something like that.
A year ago.
Is it?
Yeah. Nearly a year ago, because it was June.
I can't wait till this game comes out. I'm going to be mad.
So anyway, that's all over.
Yeah.
Final thoughts. Is Breath of the Wild 2 going to be a good game?
Hell yeah, it is. Of course. I love Breath of the Wild. I've played a lot, and
but they have to bring back the rain.
I can't with you. I'm gonna hit you with this crock now.
No, please don't.
That failed.
So, do you think Breath of the Wild is going to come out this year too?
Hell no. I wanted to.
You want it to?
It's not gonna happen. No.
Why not?
You
can't say that. Your channel gets banned if you say that.
Yeah.
Because of Veldly incidents, chances are Breath of the Wild 2 isn't coming out this year.
It's true. I need water.
Coffee is finished.
Yeah, no more coffee. I want it to come out so much.
I know, but that isn't going to help it come out, is it? No.
No. What was it? I forgot what I was going to say.
I know. So anyway, that's all our thoughts on what Breath of the Wild 2 could be like.
Come up with, I guess.
So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, you can maybe leave a like. If you're new here, maybe you can even subscribe. That would be awesome.
Do both of them.
Do both of them, otherwise we'll come and haunt you. Anyway, with coffee and rain.
Look behind you. The rain is coming. The rain is coming.
Anyway, that's it for me for now. And until next time.
Cheerios.
I had to say see ya.
See ya.
That's my outro.
See ya.
Let's try that again.
Okay.
That's it for That's it for me for now. And until next time.
See ya.
Yay.